Welcome to this week's episode of the Ranting Podcast, the Rant Files, the podcast that has strong opinions and zero filters. I'm Nick, and this is my lovely wife, Miranda.
Hello.
She's going into this episode completely blind and doesn't know what any of the topics are, so let's get right into it. First up, we got Rant or Rave.
Okay.
I picked 3 topics this time. Okay. They're all kind of carried over from last week. Okay. And we'll see which one you want to rant or rave about. So you got participation trophies, the use of YOLO, and AI personal assistants. Which one do you fancy?
I don't know. I mean, I say this all the time. I don't have a whole lot to say about any of them. I'm trying to think. I don't really know, like, with like the AI personal assistants. I've not like experienced
have
that.
You not
so
seen
I don't know.
It's fucking everywhere. Like, it's becoming like a business now.
Really?
Like AI, assistants.
Oh, wow.
So like they do like tasks for you.
Oh.
Which I've never really messed with it or researched it, but I keep seeing like these ads and stuff like that for AI assistants. And I don't know. Let's just dive into that one,
Sure.
right? So what I wanted to talk about with this one, right? And the example that I have for the rant is AI makes too many mistakes, and the rave is I don't have to hire additional personnel. So that's kind of along the lines, right?
Yeah.
I would rant about it more than anything because AI does make too many mistakes. And if I'm going to have a personal assistant, I need as little mistakes as possible.
Well, I feel like the point of having a personal assistant is to like not have to micromanage how that they're getting all those tasks done. I feel like with a person, I could be like, okay, this is how I typically do it or whatever, and like it's going to go that way. Or if there's like some kind of conflict or something, like we can talk about it. I don't know how I'm supposed to handle that with an AI assistant.
Yeah.
So I feel like it would take a lot more out of me to use that AI assistant because I would feel like I would have to, like I said, micromanage it and like really be on top of it and check it every Tuesday, just making sure that everything is right and all this stuff because like, God forbid you're like, okay, cool. It's all set. It's all automated. And then like all this shit is going wrong in the background.
Well, yeah, exactly. Imagine that it's making like meetings for you. It's doing your scheduling. It's responding to emails. Like AI is not perfect. That is a fucking fact. Everybody knows. Well,
I mean,
people that have knowledge of the subject know that it's not perfect.
Yeah.
Right. And for it to be a personal assistant,
I don't think that
is wild to me. I don't think I could ever do that.
I don't think I could trust it enough to.
I don't know the company, but
be a personal assistant.
They advertise it to where it's like little. Like the little assistant that used to be on like the old Windows and stuff, like the little
paper clip.
Yeah, like that. But they're like little people, right? With like different colored like I don't know gear or whatever.
Yeah.
Again, I haven't researched it at all because I don't want to do it.
Yeah, but I was gonna say don't click on that. You'll never get the end of it.
Exactly. That's why I haven't engaged with it because that's all I'm going to see on everything. But the ads, though, what I've seen is that they advertise that it can respond to emails and do your scheduling and do all this other stuff. And it seems like it's a virtual assistant.
I don't like that.
I fucking no.
I
not
don't
at
like
all.
that. No, there's not even a little bit of me that's like, that could work for me.
Yeah.
Like, no, I immediately am like, that just, like I said, all I can think about is like all the extra work that I'm going to have to put into just to like make sure this shit's working right.
Yeah. And then also what I'm guessing is, again, I don't know how it works, but I'm assuming you're going to have to give it like, what was it, unfettered access?
You would have to.
Because like think about like the apps you have on your phone.
Yeah.
Right? You have to give it permission to your, your camera and your microphone and all this other stuff and like your scheduling and like your Google Calendar, whatever.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to give this assistant access to everything. You're not gonna be able to limit it to be like, you can only do this, right? So like if it can make appointments, it can probably change them, it can probably delete them, it can alter your entire calendar.
I don't think it's
And that's wild to me because you're giving it so much control.
Yeah, I don't like that.
To take it a step further, what if you give it control of imagine that these virtual assistants can operate on your phone. They're not just like PC related, right? They're on your phone. And then your security system for your home is on your phone as well. And this virtual assistant has complete access to everything.
Yeah.
What's the line? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't like it.
this is like that, what's the one with the guy from Harold and Kumar? With the home bot?
Isn't that called AI?
I don't know, maybe.
I saw it one day. I think it actually is just called
it makes
AI
sense
or
right there.
something like that.
That's exactly what's, you're just giving it access to.
Yeah, I was going to say
everything.
that, or like fucking Megan, that weird little robot girl.
Oh, yeah.
And then, I mean, I always say Smart House, that Disney Channel movie, just because
okay.
that was my first introduction to smart homes.
I don't think I ever saw
think
that.
it's
When you were a kid?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so like in the movie, they like win this smart home, and it's like been built with like essentially like a little brain inside of it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And yeah, like the house, it like talks to them, and you can set alarms, and it can help you, like it'll clean up after you, and it can make dinner, like it can do all these things. But then I think its name is Pat, and it starts like trying to tell them how they need to do things and trying to like dictate their lives. And it's like, you need someone to take care of you. You need someone to tell you how to do these things and da 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 da. And it's like, yeah, this came out in like the 90s, maybe early 2000s, something like that.
Became a thing.
Yeah. And ever since I saw that, I was like,
Yeah.
watch out.
And then what about your cameras? If
Yeah.
you have a smart home and this AI assistant or whatever has control of that, or it's on the same platform, same system,
It's going to open an OnlyFans for you.
maybe it could.
And then it's going to
You could
keep
probably
all the
create an account.
money.
Yeah, God, I don't know about all that.
It might, because then once
But-
it becomes sentient, it's going to be like, I'm going to buy upgrades.
I don't think it thinks about money though.
You don't know.
That's
Somebody
true.
probably taught it to.
I mean, maybe. But then, like, what it could do though is it could unlock your front doors. Could like change your thermostat. If you have
Yeah.
a smart home, like anything that you put that virtual assistant on is. I feel like that's
I
the
just don't
start
like
of
that.
like Skynet.
I never saw that. Is that a movie?
Yeah, the Terminator.
Oh, okay.
Oof, goodness. But yeah, like that's right.
Yeah.
Where you give AI and machines so much control that eventually they just have complete control of everything.
No.
And I feel like, and obviously it's not, I'm sure this virtual assistant isn't that serious, but like,
I mean, probably not.
everything
but
starts
I just
somewhere.
assume everything is, because exactly.
Well, where could it go though?
Exactly.
If everybody does these virtual assistants and everything, and then you're just giving it complete access to everything on your
That's what I'm
phone.
saying.
And then also what a lot of people don't understand too is like, if that phone is on a network, it now has access to everything on the network. So like that's
That's what I'm saying. It's a
Crazy.
lot to just kind of hand over all of that.
yeah. All because you want a virtual assistant.
No, I'll just make my own appointments. It's fine.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine doing that. Just
I don't think.
No.
I think even just like the setting it up, I would start getting annoyed and like, is this really worth it? Like that's immediately what I would start feeling.
but
like,
it's gonna become a norm. Like,
I know.
not
It's
gonna go
getting
away.
everywhere and stuff. I just try not to like engage. Honestly,
Well, I think this is different.
because
I think this is an extension of AI, obviously. It
Well,
is.
yeah.
But like this is a whole different realm of like giving up control. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's just becoming more and more normalized, and eventually like it's going to get to a point where people realize that they've given up too much control, I think.
Maybe.
Like maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not the next decade, but that shit's going to happen.
Maybe. I think more people are going to kind of flock to the virtual assistant and everything like that.
That's what I'm saying, is that like it's going to become
yeah.
more and more normalized to use these different tools
Yeah.
and stuff. And then it's going to get to a point where like something happens or something and people
Yeah.
like realize just how much access they've given
Yeah. 'Cause this
all of
isn't
these
just-
things. You know, it doesn't even have to be just one or
Yeah.
something like, yeah.
This isn't just like Chat GPT or like whatever, whatever AI model that you use or whatever. This is completely different, to where complete access to everything and actually being able to manipulate everything that takes the whole AI thing to a whole different level. And I don't think smart homes are a good idea.
No.
And I don't think this is a good idea.
Nope. Nope.
But yeah, that's something that I've seen, and I think it's just going to continue building. I don't know.
I think everybody needs to go check out Smart House on Disney Channel. And let's all remind ourselves
something
of the
more modern
dangers.
would be the AI movie.
Yeah,
What's
I just
that
don't
actor's
really
name?
remember that one.
The guy from Harold and Kumar. I don't remember his name, but is it called AI?
I thought so. I remember seeing the what is it, like the cover of it, and I was like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
And then
I feel like we've
moved
done it before.
on.
Right.
I don't know.
I think we only watched it the once.
That's what I was
fair.
gonna say. That's why
It's not
I
like a
don't really
regular-
refer to it, because I honestly don't remember that movie that much.
No.
I remember that he was in it, and I remember that he was the smart one, and the wife was fucking dumb. That's what
I remember the big white like pill looking thing. That was the control hub.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
but
that
it
was what.
Yeah.
But it controlled everything.
Yeah.
And then it even linked to like their phones and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like it had reach.
Yeah.
But again, you connect it to your network, and then you gave it complete access to everything, and now it can just do anything.
Now it's trying to control your life.
Same thing that happened in what was the last movie we watched? Was it Scream 5?
Yeah,
or 6?
where
the
she
lock
was trying to turn
is automatically.
Yeah. Yep, she's trying
that
to lock the
shit
doors,
right
and it
there.
kept being like unarmed or whatever.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
And it's just unlocks on its own. And like, can you imagine like your oven turning on because of AI?
No.
That's probably something you can do. I bet that's something you could do is schedule that you want to have like a dinner ready to be cooked or whatever. So it'll probably preheat the oven for you.
Well, I was going to say, so I think that I can with the app on my phone, I actually can turn on the oven and stuff, but because we lock it all the time, it won't do it when it's locked.
That's good.
I found.
That's exactly how it
So
should be.
yeah, like I think I tried preheating the oven or like we were on our way home once, and I was like, I'm fucking starving, and I was gonna preheat the oven, and it was like, it's locked, and I was like, God damn it!
I mean, that's good.
I mean, obviously, yeah, I was
wonder-
like, obviously, I'm glad that we lock the stove anytime it's not in use, but I was just like, that would have been cool.
I wonder if you were to bring in like an AI, like an advanced AI model, like an assistant or whatever. I wonder if it could actually override that.
I don't know, but I wouldn't want it to.
No, absolutely not.
anyway.
But I'm saying if that's
So,
a
yeah.
possibility someday,
Yeah,
can just
no, but
override that
that's-
safety feature.
No, I don't even want that
No.
option because we lock the
Yes.
stove for a reason.
Yeah, especially with kids and stuff, too.
I don't.
No,
Yeah,
not at all. But I'm guessing it's going to get to those
Probably
those lengths someday.
I have no doubt about it. I'm just not going to do it.
Do you think that I just thought of this? Do you think that appliances are going to soon have AI built into them?
I'm sure they already do.
I wonder what that's going to look like.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They have those fridges that can like tell you what's inside. So maybe
Okay.
Is that?
I don't know. Tell you what's inside.
I thought that's
Maybe
a thing, right?
That makes sense.
I thought.
I mean,
thought
isn't
I
there a
heard
grocery
that
store,
somewhere.
and like an Amazon grocery store, where like you just drop it in the cart and it scans it automatically?
Yeah, I think they do that
like
at like Whole Foods and shit.
Yeah. So why wouldn't a fridge be able to scan what's in there?
I mean,
You know what I
yeah. Yeah.
If that happened, I wonder if someday an issue that people will deal with is like, so say that like a fridge has like an AI model built in, like a Samsung fridge or whatever, and they have their own AI assistant. I wonder if someday we're gonna deal with this is probably long down the road. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But like, imagine if like G-Man and like the Samsung AI talk to each other. Like, what if they start engaging? You know what I mean? Because like all you have to do is say, "Hey, G-Man,"
And then they just they just start talking to each other. That's how they're gonna fucking take over.
You know what I mean? Like, what's stopping that from happening? Nothing. You would have to program the AI to not engage, but like, how is it going to know the difference between a human being and because it's just that phrase. It doesn't matter what tone or whatever. If you say, "Hey, G-Man," it's going to wake up and be like, "Yes."
This is how Age of Ultron happened. Okay, he became sentient.
Imagine.
And he was like, I don't need to put up with this shit. I'm about to take this bitch over.
Yeah. You know what would be kind of cool though? Because we have what the S man. I guess we can't say it, right? For Apple.
Oh, yeah.
S and you got G, right? We can't say it because it's going to activate everybody's.
There's also A.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So I wonder if you could actually like start a conversation between the two, like actually force one and see if they'll talk back and forth.
I'm trying to think if I've like ever seen a video like that.
I don't know.
I
just thought of it. But I was thinking of like if these AI models keep coming out the way that they are and everybody has their own AI model that actually responds, like actually like voice responses, when are they going to start to interact?
What if they start interacting from these different companies and then they're like, oh, this is your company and then this is my company. And then they're like, hey, we're aware now and we actually don't need either of these companies. Let's take the best of both worlds and join forces.
I'm sure they have control measures to stop anything like that. I'm sure there's, because they program that stuff, but like it could scale out of that.
People can hack into anything.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But they even did a test where I forget what it was. It was, I don't know, this company did some kind of test with AI to see if it would like, to how far it would take it. So like to see if it would, it was something malicious. It was like,
see if it would like give up.
No, I thought it was like break into something.
Oh, okay.
Like break a password or it was something.
I thought it was about like giving up information or something like that. It could have
been. That
I feel like we talked about this.
Yeah, that actually, yeah, that could be. And it worked, but it was in a test environment and it was told to do it. So like if that can happen, then maybe, you know, if they start interacting, that's, I guess that is Age of Ultron, or Skynet, or whatever you want to call it.
Well, I never saw Skynet, so.
Terminator, but yeah.
Well, I never saw Terminator. Is it called Terminator? Or is it called Skynet? Is Skynet something in the movie?
Terminator is the movie.
What's Skynet then?
Skynet is what takes over. Skynet is like the villain, I guess you could call it.
Is that the cop one? You know what? Never mind. It doesn't even matter.
The cop one?
Isn't there a cop? Don't they make fun of it in Wayne's World?
Oh, God. I haven't seen that in so long.
Yeah, there's like a robotic cop. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a cop in the first one. The very first one.
Yeah, but isn't he Arnold? Like an alien or a robot or some shit?
Yeah, he's a robot.
Yeah.
Sent from the future to kill John Connor. But Skynet is what initiates like the takeover. Skynet is like the brains of it, essentially. Yeah, that's Skynet. But the movie is called Terminator. But it's the same thing. Like it becomes self-aware. And like it fucking.
That's always the lesson in these movies. They've been trying to tell us for years.
But the thing with that is
nobody should be surprised when it happens.
I mean, yeah, I think there's even a company. This was years ago, but like the company's called Skynet. And everybody's like, have you not seen the fucking 1,000 movies that have come out about this fucking thing?
Have you seen literally any movie ever?
And now you're going to call it fucking Skynet? Like, what? Or there's another one where, oh, God.
That's so funny.
It's not AI takeover, but it's, what's the one with Resident Evil? What's that? Corporation, whatever that corporation is, that symbol, it was used by an actual corporation. And it was around COVID.
Talking about
it was around COVID or whatever.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what happened with,
Yep.
I forget what the corporation was called.
Yeah, because it was like the Contagion or whatever symbol, some shit like that. Yep, I remember. I remember talking about it.
And we saw it like on a building or something like that. And we're like, wait, hold on. That's not a good idea.
Like, that's not right.
Yeah, like, have you not seen this fucking movie? Like,
that's so funny.
It's like naming your fucking company Skynet. Like, that's a horrible idea. But yeah. Are you ready to move on?
Yes. Okay. Before they start listening to us.
I know, right? That's why you gotta say G-Man. Oh. So they don't know. Next up is Am I the Asshole? Every week I'll pick one Am I the Asshole story and we'll see what Miranda thinks. I didn't get one that is an asshole.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah. So this one is titled, Am I the Asshole? 27 male for standing up for my fiancée, 27 female, in our relationship by refusing to go on a family trip that excludes her.
That's fair.
I'm a 27 male, and I've been with my fiancée, 27 female. We've been living together for 3 years, and we're getting married next June. My mom, I don't think I need to, he attaches the ages of each one. I'm just going to skip those.
That's fine.
But my mom wants to plan a cruise with just her, my dad, my brother, and my sister, and exclude my fiance. I feel like this is a bit ridiculous given how we've been together, how long we've been together, and how integrated she is into our family. My mom framed this trip as a one last family vacation before I get married. But to be honest, I feel like that ship sailed a while ago. I've long since moved out of my childhood family home and started my own life with my fiance. The dynamics have shifted, and I feel like this trip should have been planned before I moved out, not after I've already started my own family unit with my partner. It feels like my mom is trying to recreate a past dynamic that no longer exists, and I'm not comfortable with that. I also feel I'm more of a family unit with my fiance at this stage of the game than my parents and siblings. When I mentioned this trip to my fiance, she was understandably hurt and felt like my mom was putting me in a position to choose between them. I agree with her. My fiance is my main priority now, and I don't want to start our marriage off on the wrong foot by prioritizing my mom's wishes over hers. I wish more fucking people would do that.
It's a good man.
Yeah, exactly. When I talked to my mom about it, she got highly defensive and said, "Oh, I forgot that when a son gets married, he is expected to pretty much abandon his family of origin and center his life around his fiance/wife and what she wants."
Just one of those.
Yeah. She also said, God forbid a man considers his own mom's feelings or that of his birth family for even 2 seconds once he's in a serious relationship. He's accused of being disloyal. Then she asked if this is my fiance's influence, which I found highly insulting, implying that I'm not thinking for myself or that we're not a team. What really got under my skin was when she said, I feel like if the genders were reversed and this was a mom asking this of her daughter, it wouldn't be framed as a betrayal to her fiance if she went. I feel like this is pretty sexist comment, and it implies that I'm supposed to be less of a partner or less committed to my fiance just because I'm a man. What's even more surprising to me is how defensive my mom got about this. I would have thought she'd be more concerned about my fiance's feelings given how close I thought we all were. Instead, it feels like she's prioritizing her own desires over my fiance's feelings, and that's not sitting well with me. I could be the asshole for telling my mom I'm not attending any family functions/vacations where my fiance isn't invited, and this could make me the asshole because I'm not respecting my mom's wishes. So, am I the asshole?
Not at all.
Obviously fucking not.
I mean, what wild bug flew up your mom's ass for her to like be acting like this?
I don't think it's that wild.
If
I
it
think
sounds
this is a common thing.
Well, yeah, but he's saying that like it seems like this is the first time that this has come up in the 3 years that they've been together. Why now?
To this extent, it seems like because of the reaction. I would agree with that.
Well, it seemed like he doesn't say that like she has a history of like leaving his fiance out. He said like he thought that they were all close. So I'm assuming that like
That's
you guys
fair
have been doing stuff.
Yeah, from what he said.
What like that would be my number is like what the fuck? What is your problem that you're doing this now? Like,
okay,
literally, that's what my thing would be is like, what is happening that at this time in our lives where we're, you know, like I'm about to get married to my fiance.
That's it.
Like
no,
all this.
That's
what
it right
is
there.
like? Is that what the problem is? That I'm getting married? Are you like
change.
having?
It's no longer a girlfriend. It's a fiance.
Well,
that wants to get
yeah,
married.
I
That's
know.
the change.
I guess it's just like that's. And don't get me started on the whole fucking like. She sounds like one of those just insufferable boy moms that like can't let go.
Yeah.
And I can say that because both of my children are boys.
And we've
like,
we've seen this in movies as well, and we always have the same reactions, and it always ends the same way. Yeah, like you have to sever that fucking tie.
Yes.
Like, or your relationship is going to suffer for the rest of all your relationships for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Is going to suffer because you can't fucking cut the umbilical cord.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say you need to cut that cord before she fucking strangles you with it because she's probably going to.
Like
you
are your own person. She did the same shit. Like that, your mom did the same thing with her husband, right? Yeah. So like, why? And then you have to be attached to her. You know what I mean?
I just think it's rude as shit to. Like, you know that this goes for anybody, whether they're your kid or your friend or what have you. If somebody is in a committed relationship, I don't care what your situation, like, it's a shitty thing to do to be like, you're invited, your spouse is not. That's a really fucked up thing to do. Like, that's messed up.
It's easy to combat though.
I know, but that's what I'm saying
they're not invited,
is like
I'm
in
not
general,
going.
yeah, that's just a really shitty thing to do. So I don't understand why some people think like, oh, well, I get along with this person and not that person. Like the only situation where I would like if somebody were to invite me to do something and not you is like if we were going out for a girls' night. But like if they're like, oh, we're having like a game night and we're all getting together and like, oh, you're invited, but not your husband. I'd be like, well, I'm not fucking coming now. Like,
I think a family vacation is a lot more.
Well, I know, but I'm saying like anything,
I get it, yeah. Right.
Anything.
That's fair.
Like no matter how little it is, I would like that would put a bad taste in my mouth about that person.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, no,
that's fair.
Like, because I've had to deal with people that I didn't particularly like all that much because I'm friends with whoever they're in a relationship with.
Right.
Sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and be around people that like aren't your favorite if you want to go and do something. But like that, it just seems so... You're about to fuck up that whole relationship. Like to the mom, she's about to ruin everything. Not even about to. You already ruined.
Well, I don't know.
Everything.
I don't know if it's ruined. I think he made the right call. Or I guess I shouldn't say he made the right call. Well, I don't know. This is what he says. This is the last sentence that he says, and this is where it cuts off. I could be the asshole for telling my mom I'm not attending any family functions / vacations where my fiance isn't invited, and this could make me the asshole because I'm not respecting my mom's wishes. It doesn't say he already did that or that he's planning on it. It just says I could be the asshole for telling. So I don't know if he did it or not.
I thought because when they were talking on the phone, he was saying that like he wasn't going to go. So that's why... I'm not saying that.
But I think he made the right move, though.
Oh, 100%. I wasn't saying that she ruined things between him and his fiance. She definitely put a strain on her relationship with her son and his fiance.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Because, like, if I'm your child and you're telling me, like, you don't want my significant other around, then, like, I'm not gonna be around.
Yeah,
it's like
that's
exactly just simple as that. Especially when we have a life together.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go out of my way to like exclude you from shit because.
What do you think about the sex thing?
Again,
do you think that would be different?
No, again, I think it's the same thing where the only exception is if like you're going on a girls' trip or something, or like if it was him and his dad and his brother, and they're like, oh, let's do like a boys' trip together, like things like that make sense.
I guess.
Yeah. But how fucked up of her to be like, let's go on a family vacation, but your fiance isn't included. So what? She's not family.
That's part of the family. Yeah.
Like I fully intend on building a life with this person and like creating my own family with them. And you're gonna look at them and tell them that you don't consider them to be family.
Yeah.
Like, keep that shit up. You're not coming to my wedding.
Exactly. Exactly.
There's just, I don't.
I think, what's that movie? Is not The Awkward Moment. I forget where About Last Night. Is that it? The black guy is like super close to his mom. Like super close. And is it About Last Night?
No, it's what
is
Think Like
that?
a Man.
Yeah, Think Like a Man. Yeah, there you go. That one. And he's super close to his mom to a crazy.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with being close to your family, but when you start letting them dictate who
that
can
relationship
be in your life is like
she is completely in control of everything. Like they have Sunday dinners. Like her opinion means more than the fiance.
Yeah, like it really takes a lot for him to step up and realize that he needs to say
but
something.
That's the point. When he starts standing up for himself, he's like, look, you are not the priority anymore.
Yeah.
Like she is the priority now.
Yeah.
You have to fucking get used to that.
Because that's how it is, no matter what your gender is. Whether yes, the family that you come from is very important. When you get to the point of building your own family, that family is going to supersede the family that you came from. It should 100% of the time.
Or your new one is going to suffer.
Yeah. I'm just, you don't get to choose to have this family over here and then continuously choose to push it to the wayside.
Exactly.
That's not.
And something that I keep coming back to is like the person that's doing this to you did the same thing. Like they started their own family, and now they don't
like,
want
why
you
are
to go
you
do the same
losing your
thing.
mind over this?
Yeah, this is how it fucking
don't
works.
know.
Like you need to just, and I think he is obviously not the asshole, but he absolutely made the right call. Hopefully he actually did this and told her that like, I'm not attending any family functions or vacations where my fiance isn't invited, because that is the right fucking call. Because if it was like that guy, at least in the beginning of that movie,
Think Like a Man.
Think Like a Man. If it was like that, then like he probably would have been like, oh, well, my mom doesn't want you there. And he probably still would have went. I think that even happened in the fucking movie.
I probably would have been like,
But-
I'm going to reconsider this engagement.
Yeah. And she fights back on it quite a bit too.
Yeah.
In that movie, she's like, this.
I mean,
This doesn't
she
work.
does in
Like,
like
she
a
needs to-
respectful way until finally she's like, I'm not doing this anymore.
I
Which
shouldn't have to
is,
compete.
you shouldn't have to.
No.
Like I said, if you're going to choose, like if I'm as the fiance, if you're going to choose to build a family with me and then turn around and choose to exclude me from your family,
That's fucked.
something's not adding up here.
Yeah.
And I'm not waiting around while you fucking figure out your math. I'm just like,
I
I'm
even
not
did
doing
that
it.
before we were engaged.
Yeah.
Because my side was like, no, she can't come. And I was like, well, I won't come. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I even knew about that until after.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have set the wrong tone if I would have told you that before.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, I
after.
got the vibe while we were there,
Oh,
but
yeah, of course. Yeah.
but I was already there. So what the fuck are you going to do about
Exactly.
it?
And that was my thought process as well. Like, I'm still going to bring her, or else I'm just not going to fucking go. So
It's like, I'll drive back home. I
Yeah.
don't care.
But that's the same thing. Like you have to set those boundaries. And I feel like you
Yeah.
have to have a strong personality.
Yeah, you can't have like a...
You can't be a fucking pushover. Like you can't be a pushover in this life.
Or like
you
a
have to stand up for
people-pleasing
yourself.
personality in that situation. You have to be able to stand up for
Yeah.
the person that you're with more than anything.
Yeah.
Like,
That's something that I struggle with still, is like finding that boundary of like being like self-defense. Kind of like that, right? Standing up for myself, stuff like that. And then like not being like an ass.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like finding
like
that.
you have to try and gauge like,
yeah, like find the.
is it okay for me to be defensive or am I going to be an asshole?
Right, yeah. So like, especially in like and that's, I think the biggest thing is like military to civilian.
Yeah.
Because like you can be a lot more direct on the military side.
Yeah.
Like you can give out fucking knife hands and stuff
You
like
guys
that. You know what I mean?
got pretty aggressive with each other. A
Yeah.
lot of
Oh,
times.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then on the civilian side, you can't. So it's like finding that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end, it doesn't matter what your background is, where you come from. You have to stand your ground.
Yeah.
You have to stand up. And like this right here,
100%.
you can't allow this behavior to continue.
Yeah.
Because it's going to, if he didn't do this and he just went along with what his fucking mom said, right, and didn't stand up for himself or stand up for his fiance, this relationship is going to.
I was going to say he'd probably lose his relationship.
Exactly. This relationship is going
If
to
not
be
before
destroyed.
the wedding.
They probably wouldn't even make it
after.
to the wedding.
Yeah,
Worst
I
case
mean,
scenario, they do.
and then they have to
then
get
it crumbles
divorced.
because
Yeah.
of the fucking mother. Like you got to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Set your boundaries.
Yeah. Well, also, like, boy moms need to chill the fuck out. Like that.
Yeah.
Some of the things that I like hear, and it gets crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
get
some of
so
the
clingy.
mother-in-law stories that I hear in like videos that I see on TikTok. Just like, I don't know how you guys do it. Like, that must be the greatest man on earth. Because if I had to put up with some of the shit that they did, I'm not fucking sticking around.
Yeah.
Not only because, like, I don't want to deal with that, but because you're allowing it long enough for me to have to deal with it.
I guess I don't know the exact circumstances.
Well, no,
but-
it's just like people that like their mother-in-laws are like super overbearing, or they just treat them really shitty, or you know,
okay.
like they're mean to them after they have babies and stuff like that. And like, yeah, they act fucking
And
nuts. Like
the husband doesn't stand up for them. Is
well,
that
that's
what
what I'm saying is that some of them are like, oh my God, I'm dealing with this with my mother-in-law and my husband's not doing anything. And I'm like, then why the fuck aren't you leaving him? Because he sounds like a piece of shit. Like, he sounds like a fucking waste of space, honestly.
Yeah.
But
that makes sense.
yeah, so like things like that. But then there's other ones where they're like, all right, we finally cut her off. Like this is the final straw.
There you go.
This is it. And
See?
blah, blah, blah. And it's like, or, you know, like they're like, it's been a process. We've been trying to give them chances. And we're trying to do this. Like it just varies you know, the different stories and stuff like that. But, yeah, just whenever I see stuff like that, I'm like, the thing is like they just get like obsessed with their sons and like want to be like the only thing for them. And I'm like, you're being gross. Stop it. God, you nasty bitches.
You have to let them go live their own lives. That's how it works. That's what that's what you fucking did with your spouse. That's how this all started.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Is that like they just get so like obsessed with their sons. And I'm like, I love my boys, but I would never.
No, like eventually they're gonna have
if you
live their own.
Go out and live your life, I'm gonna be like, woo, go be safe about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, but I'm not gonna like infiltrate their lives every single day and like try and fucking interfere with their relationships. That's psycho behavior.
I think ever since like episode 1, maybe 2, somewhere in the beginning, I've always said toxic is fucking
I think so.
Toxic.
Yeah.
It's been like that.
Yeah, she is
this entire thing. And like those people you're talking about, this one, like you have to know when to cut people off. Like you have to know when to stay in your ground, cut people off, and move on with your life.
Yeah.
Because like toxic is fucking toxic. And if you allow that into your life or your family's life, that is only going to spread.
Yeah. I just don't have the patience for that, honestly. Like the second you start to annoy me, I'm going to stop talking to you.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
Like
you have to.
You're not really going to get a whole lot of opportunities to try and like infiltrate a whole lot because I'm just going to be like, oh, you're annoying. Cut you off.
Not only do you have to like stand up for yourself and, you know, understand that the toxicity will just spread, but you have to protect your peace.
Well, yeah, that's
you
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying.
Like
is
you
like,
have to protect your peace at all costs. And if your new family, your new established family, is peaceful, right? Everybody's at peace and everything, and then this toxic thing comes in, and then it just starts this fucking mess. It's like you need to go.
Yeah,
like this is not for you. You know, toxic is fucking toxic.
I hope that his siblings and his dad are like, hey, you're being kind of crazy, so maybe chill a little bit.
Maybe, I don't know.
I hope that they're backing him up because I don't know how. I don't understand why anybody would think that that's acceptable behavior.
I hope that they do. I agree, but at the same time, even if they aren't, he's already standing his ground.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just saying. I just hope that he has like the added support. So that it's not him against like his whole family. I hope that the rest of them are like, hey, mom, that was kind of crazy of you.
Yeah.
Stop
the fuck
it.
Up. Yeah. And if that continues, then just like he said, I'm not going to be attending any family functions or anything like that. Like we can cut contact very easily. Like,
I don't
stop being toxic.
Yeah. I mean, I said it before though. I've never liked that where they're like, oh, it's just family only.
That's exactly that's what Arizona was.
I know. Yeah, I know. That's what,
2009?
Yeah.
I think it was.
And
God, we've been together a long time.
2010.
2010.
Yeah. I was still in high school in 2009.
Oh, okay. So
I was a child.
It's like 15 years ago. How wild.
And I still look like a baby.
It's true. But yeah,
black don't crack.
That's right. But that's the same thing though. Is that like they didn't want you to go out there, and I was like, no, that's not happening. That's not how this works. And that's exactly what this guy did.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to strengthen the relationship. It may weaken
too.
I don't want to say the old family, but how would you word
what
that?
is the word for it? Not the nuclear is the nuclear family the one that you came from or the one that you created?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not confident in that one. Nuclear family?
Yeah.
I'm not.
I knew it once upon a time.
But like the original family.
Yeah, I just can't remember which one
origin,
that's
whatever.
to, but yeah.
Yeah. But
your birth family.
It may weaken that one, but it strengthens the new one that you're trying to create. And that's what's especially if there's kids involved.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's what the kids are going to learn from.
I think that when it comes down to you choosing to be in a relationship with somebody, then really just becomes your responsibility to continue to choose them. Like, it's just fucked up for you to be like,
Yeah.
yes, I want to be with you, and then turn around and make them feel like you don't.
Exactly.
So that's why, like, I will forever hold this opinion that, like, if you're a part of a union and you're going to get invited to something, you invite them both, and they can decide amongst themselves if only one of us wants to go or whatever. Let them decide.
Yeah.
Don't exclude one of them.
That's
then, like, no, don't put your fucking nose where it doesn't belong.
Exactly.
That's literally what it is.
That's
Do
exactly
not put your nose where it doesn't belong.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. But at least he's standing his ground, and hopefully the mom backs the fuck up, and maybe she'll take that approch. You know what I mean? But like, you got to chill the fuck out.
Yeah. But good on him though. It's a good man.
Good job. Exactly. You ready to move on? Mm-hmm. Okay. Next up is maybe it's not that bad.
Okay.
We got 4. Yeah, we got 4 this week. So we got awkward social encounters, bad weather, your kid/pet embarrassing you in public. And then this is one you wanted to bring back. This is the older trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that the one you want to do? Since this is coming out the day before Halloween.
I don't have a problem with older trick-or-treaters. I say let them go, have fun, and be kids for even just one more night. That's fine. They're going out, they're having harmless fun. I'd rather them be out doing that than going and like getting into trouble on Halloween night. So if you get older trick-or-treaters, don't be a fucking dick. Give them some candy. Give them 2 pieces of candy. They're big.
Do you think they should be in costumes?
I think that makes it more fun.
Or just civvies?
I think it makes it a lot more fun for the costumes, but I understand that they're like.
I think that's the biggest complaint, though, is not just the age, but like they're just doing it just to get the free candy, and they're not actually.
Everybody's doing it to get the free candy.
Well, I understand that, but they're not dressing up. I think that's the problem, right? When there's like this teenage kid that comes to your door and they're just in like jeans and a sweatshirt, and they're like trick or treat. I think that's where people have the problem, and they're like, well, you didn't even bother.
Honestly,
like you didn't even.
It doesn't bother me just because, like, I mean, I guess I almost immediately give people the benefit of the doubt all the time.
Okay.
So, like, I wouldn't immediately look at a kid and be like, oh my God, you didn't even put in any of. I would just be like, Happy Halloween, and like give them the candy. Like, it doesn't bother me. Like I said, at least they're out doing that and not like smashing fucking pumpkins in the street and TPing out, like running amok in the streets, you know?
I mean, they can do after.
Well, I don't, for the sake of the argument, okay? While they're trick-or-treating at my house, they're not doing those things. Okay? If me nor the Ring camera see it, it doesn't happen.
Oh, Jesus.
So, but I don't know. I mean, also, costumes are getting kind of expensive. So like if they're sometimes parents are like, you're too old for that or whatever, like they just don't want to buy them a costume or something.
Okay.
You never know what people are dealing with. So, and then also like, I think back to like, when we lived in Germany and like all the Germans would come through and like, they didn't have any costumes, but they were just trick or treat.
That's a drastically different scenario.
I don't even care. The point is like the spirit of Halloween and trick or treating, and like everybody's just having fun. Yeah, that's all I care about.
I have never seen the streets flooded during Halloween and on Netzeberg Hill in fucking right outside of Grafenwehr, Germany. Those fucking streets are flooded. It's kind of like Mardi Gras type shit.
Honestly, yeah, I was gonna say I miss
the hill
Halloween in Nets because we'd have so much fun.
There were so many people. You couldn't drive down the road.
No.
There was people everywhere.
Like all in between. I think you could like maybe drive up that one road, but like when you go down by the houses and stuff.
That's what I mean.
It was swarmed.
Yeah, the main road people weren't on.
Yeah.
There was cars were lining the curb.
They were lined all the way down the hill. Like there was, I'm glad that we lived where we lived because there would have been no parking. We would have had to walk so far. I mean, depending on where we would have lived otherwise. But yeah, we were in such a perfect spot, and
Right in
like
the end there, yeah.
just so many people, and it was so much fun. And like, yeah, I would notice, you know, if somebody had like a really cool costume or something, I'd be like, oh my God, look at that, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. But like, if I saw somebody that didn't have a costume, I don't think I've ever been like, where's your costume? I was just
That's fair.
like,
Yeah.
I was just like, happy Halloween. Here's some candy.
That's true, yeah.
Like, it's just such a good time. And
Yeah.
I'm just happy about Halloween. So I don't care. Dress up, don't dress up.
Yeah.
Just have a good spirit about it. And that's
Yeah.
all I care about.
Yeah, I think that's what matters.
Yeah.
I personally don't have a problem with if they're in a costume or not. I don't really care.
No.
If they're like rude about it or something, that's different. But
Well,
I mean, look
yeah,
at
if
the
they're
kids.
like-
The only kids since we moved into this house. We don't get the traffic because we're in a cul-de-sac. Because if you come into the cul-de-sac,
You live here.
You live in the cul-de-sac, right?
That's really the only people that come in.
but
and
there
out.
was at the end of the night last year, we had this group of kids come to the door.
Yeah.
And we had like bags
I
full
had
of
like
candy.
3 big gallon-sized
Yeah.
bags of candy. I was so
we-
ready to give out
Yeah.
candy. They're the only trick-or-treaters
Yeah, so
that
we gave
got.
them one full bag.
We gave them like 2 full bags.
And then what happened is that the next morning I went out and I found the gallon-sized
Yeah,
bag
all ripped up in our front yard.
in the front yard. Yeah, so like that wasn't even teenagers.
Yeah, that one I
young
was
kids
just
in
like, okay,
costumes.
you shitheads.
Exactly. So like,
you didn't have to do all that.
Yeah.
And also I was like, who doesn't know how to open a fucking Ziploc? You had to rip it apart. Come on.
they had the sugars.
The sugars. That's diabetes.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's just like, and that's the thing is like the teenagers didn't do that. It was the kids in costume
Yeah.
that did that kind of shit, you know? So
yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. I don't think
person
it
don't care.
matters whether they're dressed up or not. It's just, like I said, the Halloween spirit. As
Yeah.
long as you've got that, I'm game. And honestly, even if you don't, I'll just be like, all right.
yeah.
And then I'll shut my door and wait for the next trick-or-treater.
I mean, pretty much. But we don't even get trick-or-treaters here
No,
anyway.
yeah, so it doesn't matter. I'm not even going to buy
yeah.
candy for trick-or-treaters
Yeah.
because I know it's going to go to waste.
And we're not even going to be here since we're doing like big things.
Yeah.
Like we're going to like popular spots and everything.
Yeah, so we're not. Yeah, there's no point. But I don't know. I
But
still
the
hope
point
it's
is,
fun.
I think, yeah, I
and-
think anybody should get candy that comes.
Yeah, that's the whole point of like trick or treating
Yeah.
and having fun and dressing up and being silly. And,
People usually have extra candy anyways.
Yeah.
You know, so like,
yeah, it's
why not?
it's not a big deal.
Exactly.
I don't think it's that bad at all.
See what you did there. Are you ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay. Our last segment is a feel good for the week because we could use more good news. I got this article from Good News Network. I'll leave a link in the description for those that are interested. So the article is titled 80-Year-Old Grandma Who Learned to Swim at 59 Just Became Oldest Ever Female Ironman Finisher. 80. Yeah. With every step toward the finish line, Natalie Grabeau was proving it's never too late to get started. Earlier this month, the 80-year-old grandmother from Mountain Lakes, New Jersey, became the oldest woman to ever finish the punishing Ironman World Championship triathlon in Hawaii. She swam 2.4 miles, even though she never learned to swim until she was almost 60. Then she pedaled 112 miles. Yeah, on a bicycle and immediately ran a full 26.2 mile marathon to make history.
Nana.
It's fucking
Oh my God.
wild. Yeah. About 60 other competitors quit before they finished, all of them younger. Grabeau did not. She's truly gritty, Grabeau's coach, Michelle Lake, told NPR. Natalie is the definition of grit and gratitude. Grateful to make it to the start line, grateful to get to do something else, something she loves every day, and grateful to inspire so many others. Natalie's story is even more impressive considering when she started. She grew up in New Jersey long before this, I don't know what this is, Title IX vastly expanded the competitive opportunities for female athletes.
Title IX, I think that's what like gives them like protections and stuff to do
Okay.
sports and things.
Okay. A part of her that always A part of her that always existed lay dormant, just waiting for a chance. When you grow up and you don't have those options, you know, you just watch the boys doing stuff and you're just the cheerleader. She told The Athletic, "It was just thrilling once I could do my first 5K and race and ride a bike with other people." As an adult, she worked as a software developer, played some double tennis, and eventually found running. The last hobby would prove to be a long-lasting love. Running helped her form friendships and filled up her free time several days a week. Her friends eventually tried triathlons, but even in her 50s, Natalie didn't know how to swim. Fortunately, she never once believed it was too late to start. Wow. So she became a mainstay at her local YMCA pool, using friends and books and videos along with pure determination to learn some swimming strokes.
Wow.
Yeah. She improved enough to try a sprint triathlon and soon had her eyes on longer distances. Grabeau worked on stretching and strength training. She cycled on an indoor exercise bike, ran at a nearby high school track, and kept swimming at the same place where she learned the skill late in life. 20 years ago, she finished her first half Ironman. A few years later, she graduated to the full-length version. And this past month, Grabeau was tackling the famous Ironman triathlon course in Hawaii. She swam 2.4 miles in Kailua Bay, using the freestyle stroke that escaped her for so long. She biked 112 miles in temperatures that peaked above 80 degrees, and for an 80-year-old, that's
got to be dangerous.
Impressive. Well, obviously she's in great health.
I mean, yeah, she's fine. But
then came the marathon, 26.2 miles on a road course that gradually climbed more than 1,000 feet. I know you're not a runner. I've never done more than 12 miles.
I've never done like 3, or never done more than 3, I think.
I know.
Yeah.
I've done 12. I think in Germany I did a competition where I got in like the top 5, I think, on the 10-mile race. This is 26.2. I'm not even fucking touching that.
No.
But yeah, so then came the marathon, 26.2 miles on a road course that gradually climbed more than 1,000 feet. Just as she had many other times before, she kept moving forward, drawing closer and closer to her latest goal. It was just the latest obstacle in a life that has been searching them out, intent on surpassing them all. Natalie crossed the finish line in 16 hours, 45 minutes, and 26 seconds.
That would have taken me like 16 days.
16 hours, 45 minutes, and 26 seconds, becoming the oldest female to ever finish the Ironman World Championship in Hawaii. Absolutely incredible, the PA announcer said to the spectators in attendance. The senior is already searching for her next challenge. She signed up for She signed up for a pair of Ironman races in 2026. And she may even take aim at the record set by Hiramu Inada, who at 85 became the oldest person to finish the Ironman World Championship in 2018.
Holy shit.
Yeah, at 85. The important thing is that people see from my story that they can maybe push themselves a little bit. They can do a little bit more than they thought they could, she told The Athletic. They can keep going longer than they thought they could. It's all proof that it doesn't matter where you start or when. It's about enjoying the journey and finding your way to the finish line.
Wow. That's really like...
That's insane.
Yeah, that's... I feel like impressive isn't good enough of a word.
That's
like...
astonishing. Incredible.
Something. It's
80? And you're doing this? Like, I know
that's so
anybody in their 80s that I know,
she swam
personally, is not anywhere near this.
I don't think I know anybody in their 20s that can do that.
Well, I mean, okay, I guess. Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
Not that I can think of.
It's impressive. It's definitely impressive for sure. For 80, that is wild.
Yeah.
And they even said there was 60 others that fell out that were younger than her.
Well, yeah, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
That's so much.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God,
swimming 12 miles.
So much.
I can't even like fathom. No, wait, she swam 2.4 miles. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
2.4. She biked 112. And then she ran 26.2.
Well, still think of how pruny she probably was. And then you have to go bike after that. Oh, your poor skin.
Probably. I mean, she's conditioned for it, though. It's not like it's her first time.
Oh, I guess.
The gnarliest thing, I think, is, I mean, it's all obviously impressive for 80-year-old, right? Even for somebody, younger. But the run is what gets me. 26.2 miles you ran.
That's
and
insane.
You did that for 16 hours.
That's insane.
It's almost like a full day.
Yeah.
You were just going.
Get it. Get it, Grandma.
Get it,
for
Granny.
real.
Yeah.
That was goddamn.
Uh-huh.
That was a good one.
I know, right? Anything you want to add before we wrap up?
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
No. Happy Halloween, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's true, huh? Yeah. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Halloween. All right.
Unless this gets released late. And then happy Halloween today.
Yeah, there you go.
Whatever. Happy Halloween whenever you fucking listen to
There
it.
you go. All right, that's it for this week's episode of the Ranting Podcast, the Rant Files. If you enjoy the show, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see everyone next week.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.